Hello, our Greek verse for the week is from Luke chapter 9, verse 13. And I've got the transfiguration behind me, which is not what we're doing here. We're doing the 5 loaves and 2 fishes. I should change my background to something more appropriate to the verse. There, how's that? So let's begin with Luke 9:13. Apen de pros autus. And he said to them, de is always a procrastinator, called a post positive. It never comes where it's supposed to, usually second. So we translate it first. And apen, he said, aping an aorist. It's the aorist of Lego. A nu with an epsilon in front of it is almost always, well, is often a movable nu. Throw it away. The epsilon then is a very common third person singular past tense ending, also active indicative. So this is aorist active indicative third singular from Lego. He said. So, and he said, pros autus, he said to them. Now we have a capital delta here, and so this is the beginning of a quotation, thus the quotation marks. Give to them y'all to eat. This is the nom. Humes is so it's dota autois humes phagein. Humes is nominative. It's nominative plural. It's y'all, if you would. I put you in capital letters. You can do something like you yourselves, you all, and we could intone it with a little emphasis. You give them to eat. Little bit of an umph behind it. Dota is from didomi, which I know it doesn't look like didomi, but the do is didomi. It's the aorist of didomi. The di on didomi is a kind of funny reduplication that happens in the present tense. So this isn't present. It's an aorist imperative. Aorist active imperative, second plural. Te, second plural. The second person plural present imperative looks exactly the same as the second person plural present indicative. But the context, it's a command, pretty clearly. Give to them to eat. Phagein is a infinitive. 6 out of 7 infinitives end in I, or 6 out of 7 infinitive endings are I, and the other one is ain, and this is ain. Normally, I would expect ain on a present infinitive, but I just have memorized that this is, your esophagus eats inside, the inside eater, esophagus. So the stem here, phag, means to eat. It's the aorist of estheo. It's irregular. I've just memorized it. I'm sorry. I didn't invent the language. So give to them, y'all, to eat. To be eating, present tense. That's a continuous sense. Aorist, well, actually it doesn't. It's not present. Sorry. It's aorist. I just said it was aorist. Aorist active infinitive. Give them to eat. All right. Hoida apen. Hoida apon. So he said to them, now they said, and they said. Hoi, when it comes before de, can mean they. That's an idiom. And they said. This is ape, same word, aping an aorist. It's aorist active indicative, but this is third plural. They said. And peer pressure, it said, why do all the other aorists get an alpha? I want an alpha too. So it's meaningless, but we have an alpha here. It could have been an omicron, would be the other form, apone, but little peer pressure there. And they said, aorist active indicative third plural from Lego. Another capital letter. So this is a quote. Quote, not are to us more than breads 5 and fishes 2. So asin is there are. It's present indicative third plural. Not there are to us, dative plural. Pleon, more. Uk asin hemin pleon a artoi pente. Kai iskues duo. A can mean or, but in this kind of a more than, you feel, you need the than, you can feel it. I feel a than coming. So in this case, A means than. There are not to us more than 5 breads. But notice they put the number, in this case, put the number after the word. Breads 5 and iskues duo, and fishes 2. Ichthus, here's the word, ichthu, s, it's plural, so it's not ichthus. Ichthus would be the singular. A mete, if not, basically, if we're not going to send them away, Poruthentes hemes agorasusen, eis panta ton laon tuton bromata. Going, Poruthentes, should we ourselves, again, like humes, hemes here, the humes is y'all, hemes is usins. It's a plural, nominative plural. It's not needed because the men in agorasusen implies we. So it puts a little, are we? Should we buy? We ourselves? So this is not grammatically necessary, but it puts a little emphasis. Poruthentes, my aunt is an active participle. This is a participle, but with theta epsilon, it's aorist passive participle. Aorist passive participle, S is nominative masculine plural, just like ichthues, nominative masculine plural, from peruomai. Oh my, it's deponent. So it's not really aorist passive, it's aorist passive deponent or aorist deponent participle, nominative masculine plural from peruomai. Going, are we to buy? Okay, men is the first plural ending. It's active. Omega before the men. Oh, it looks like the connecting vowel is fried. Where does that happen? In the subjunctive. So this is a subjunctive question, which is a should question or a deliberative question. Should we buy? So this, and in the indicative mood, a sigma means future. In the subjunctive mood, a sigma means aorist. So this is an aorist active subjunctive first plural from agorazo. The agora is the marketplace, so agorazo is I buy. So going, should we ourselves buy for all this people? Ace panta ton laon tuton, for all the people this. Bromata, breads, neuter plural alpha, bingo. So this is again, it's a ma noun, which unlike my ma is neuter. And so breads. So putting it all together, and he said to them, give to them y'all to eat. And they said, are there are not to us more than 5 breads and 2 fishes. If not, going, are we to buy, we ourselves to buy for all this people breads? Should be a question mark, I think there. Although maybe, I suppose you can interpret it differently. I took it as a question. I guess the Greek version I copied it from took it as a statement. Well, this has been the Greek verse for the week.